Ranger School. The Ranger tab comes from completing U.S. Army Ranger School, created in the 1950s after lessons learned in World War II in Korea. It's a 2-month course broken into the Benning, Mountain, and Florida phases. Candidates go through extreme sleep and food deprivation while leading small unit missions. Earning the black and gold tab marks someone as a proven combat leader. Special Forces. The Special Forces tab is awarded after the Q course, or Special Forces Qualification course, which began in the early 1960s with the rise of unconventional warfare. Soldiers learn foreign languages, advanced tactics, and work in small teams to train, fight, and operate behind enemy lines. Only those who complete the long process become Green Berets. Sapper. The Sapper tab is given to engineers who complete the Sapper Leader course, first developed to create elite combat engineers capable of leading infantry-style missions. Soldiers learn demolitions, breaching, mountaineering, and patrolling, all under intense physical and mental stress. It marks a soldier as both a technical expert and a combat leader. President's 100 match. The President's 100 tab dates back to 1878 when the National Rifle matches began at Creedmoor, New York. Each year, the top 100 shooters in the President's match earn this tab. It's one of the few awards open to both soldiers and civilians, and it highlights marksmanship excellence at the national level. Mountain Division. The Mountain tab is linked to the 10th Mountain Division, formed during World War II to fight in Italy's rugged terrain. Today, soldiers assigned to that division wear it as a reminder of the Army's mountain warfare capability and the unique hardships of operating at high altitude. Arctic. The Arctic tab recognizes soldiers assigned to cold weather units in Alaska. It traces its roots to the Army's experiences in Korea and Alaska during the Cold War, where extreme cold requires specialized survival and combat skills. It marks readiness for Arctic conditions and frozen battlefields. Jungle School. The Jungle designation was introduced in 2022 and is linked to the 25th Infantry Division in Hawaii. Its roots go back to Vietnam, when the Army trained intensively for jungle operations. Soldiers who complete the course receive recognition showing they can fight in heat, humidity, and dense terrain. Airborne School. The parachutist badge, often called Jump Wings, dates back to 1941. With the first airborne classes at Fort Benning, soldiers complete 5 static line jumps from an aircraft to earn it. It marks a soldier as trained to deploy by parachute into combat zones. Air Assault School. The Air Assault badge comes from Air Assault School. Established after the Vietnam War, proved the value of helicopters in combat. Soldiers learn to rappel from helicopters, rig sling loads, and plan air assault operations. It marks them as experts in helicopter-based warfare. Pathfinder School. The Pathfinder badge dates back to World War II, when specialized soldiers were dropped into enemy territory to mark drop zones for paratroopers. Pathfinder School continues that legacy, teaching precision navigation, landing zone operations, and aerial resupply. Military Free Fall School. The Military Free Fall badge, also called HALO or Ha-Ho Wings, grew out of Cold War era Special Forces requirements to infiltrate by high altitude skydiving. Soldiers learn oxygen use, night jumps, and parachuting with combat equipment. It remains one of the most selective Army schools. Combat Diver Course. The Diver badge comes from the Combat Diver Qualification course, which has roots in the 1960s when Special Forces began training in underwater infiltration. Conducted in Key West, Florida, it teaches combat swimming, underwater navigation, and infiltration. The school is infamous for its high washout rate. Expert Infantryman. The Expert Infantryman badge was first created in 1943 to recognize infantry proficiency. Candidates must complete dozens of infantry tasks, from land navigation to weapons qualification, under tight standards. Passing is a mark of technical excellence in the infantry. Expert Soldier. The Expert Soldier badge was introduced in 2019 to give non-infantry and non-medical soldiers a parallel standard. Like the EIB, it requires completing core soldier skills under tough grading, proving mastery in soldier fundamentals. Expert Field Medical. The Expert Field Medical badge, created in 1965, is the medic's version of the EIB. Soldiers must pass combat medical lanes, evacuation drills, and written tests. Earning it is considered one of the hardest challenges in the Army medical field. Sniper School. Army Sniper School began in the Vietnam War to train marksmen for long-range engagements. Today, soldiers learn stalking, observation, and precision shooting at extended distances. Graduates earn the B4 identifier, marking them as trained snipers, though no badge or tab is given. Mountain Warfare School. The Mountain Warfare School in Vermont dates back to the Cold War, and NATO's need to operate in Europe's mountains. Soldiers learn climbing, rappelling, survival, and combat at high altitude. It prepares them for harsh alpine conditions. Northern Warfare Training. The Northern Warfare Training Center in Alaska traces its roots to World War II cold weather training and the Korean War. It teaches Arctic survival, skiing, snowshoeing, and cold weather combat operations, ensuring soldiers can fight in freezing conditions.